Now to the latest developments in the race for the White House. Today, actor George Clooney, a high-profile supporter and fundraiser for President Biden, added his name to the list of those calling for Biden to end his campaign. Clooney wants the Democratic Party to pick a new nominee.
However, the president is again insisting he's staying in, and others are stepping up to back him. Eric Schlew is tracking this rapidly changing political story with reaction from leaders in Minnesota. Eric?
Kevin and Lindsay, we're hearing new voices speak out, questioning if President Joe Biden can win in November. Senator Tina Smith saying that the Democratic Party is having a big, robust discussion about what comes next and what they should do. It all comes as the president prepares tomorrow for his first news conference in 8 months. Democratic lawmakers are speaking out about President Joe Biden's electability.
My position hasn't changed.
Today, DFL Minnesota Governor Tim Walz standing firm with his support of the president.
Certainly, like everyone else, it was a terrible debate. Those questions are fair, and I think the discussion that's happening very candidly, I think is healthy.
Lieutenant Governor Peggy Flanagan saying she's with the president as well.
Having a partner instead of an adversary makes a really big difference to the kind of job that we can do. So I am with him.
Earlier Wednesday, former House Speaker Nancy Pelosi on MSNBC.
Does he have your support to be the head of the Democratic ticket?
As long as the president had it's up to the president to decide if he is going to run. We're all encouraging him to make that decision because time is running short.
Reporters asked President Biden about Pelosi's comments.
President Biden, is Nancy Pelosi still behind you, sir?
Biden with a fist pump. With Biden's health being questioned by some after his recent debate performance, the president joking about his age today while meeting with union leaders.
A lot of you were there with me all the way back when I was a kid, and I'm only 42, but...
New concerns about Biden's future coming from a Democratic U.S. Senator.
I am deeply concerned about Joe Biden winning this November because it is an existential threat to the country if Donald Trump wins.
Senate Democrats are meeting tomorrow afternoon with senior advisors to the president and his campaign chairwoman ahead of that news conference, according to ABC News. And during a podcast interview today, former President Donald Trump said a last-minute Democratic ticket switch-up is not a factor he's considering as he weighs possible VP picks. Eric Schlew, 5 Eyewitness News.
Thanks, Eric.